Hey everybody, Jim and Roger here from, where are we from?
We are from the planet Earth. Vernal, I think, is the name of the town. Vernal? Vernal?
Vernal, Utah, but we are with the soul of the unexplained, and we are bringing you our PhenomeCon 2024 Day 1 wrap-up to tell you what we experienced here for the first official day of PhenomeCon 2024. So Roger, tell us how the day started once we got inside the conference center.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, we were very fortunate to be able to get VIP tickets. And I love the fact that they had a nice little care package for us. We were able to sit down and talk to many insiders and other people that we know. So it was a great start, but let me tell you, amazing way to kick off the conference event with Greg Lawson, paranormal detective. If you don't know who that is, look him up. Definitely well worth your time to read through his bio. And let me just say, what a start. So Ben Hansen, if you don't know who Ben Hansen is, check out, just look him up. And he's been on many different paranormal shows. One of my favorites, Fact or Fake Paranormal. He and his team would go out and try to recreate these events, these paranormal events. Anyway, this Ben is just an amazing guy, and his presentation was spot on.
Mind-blowing, seriously. The number one takeaway for me was this new term, this new phrase that he coined, at least the first time that I've heard it, reality compromising event. We've heard in the past of Dr. Travis Taylor from Skinwalker Ranch saying, oh, this is going to break your perception of reality. It's going to break your reality. Well, that's kind of one of the main points of Ben's talk was these reality compromising events. For some people, 9/11, watching it all unfold on TV in front of them was kind of like, this isn't supposed to happen. How is this possible? And so, Ben Hansen's talk is one of the best, I gotta say, I've ever experienced at PhenomeCon.
Yeah.
It was truly outstanding.
Well,
Absolutely.
and what makes this really awesome is that most of his presentation, especially around these events and things that happen, was written as an academic paper, a thesis,
Yes.
For his executive master's graduate school at Georgetown. So he explained that on this reality concept, the reality breaking concept, he wanted to write about it, and he went to the professors there and said, this is what I want to do with the theory in mind that extraterrestrials visit, right? How would humanity react? And so based on that precipice, he laid out this whole, again, theoretical scenario of, right, what would happen. And he used like current events, very recent events, such things, again, like 9/11, COVID,
Mm-hmm.
right, to predict and make a model of, what people would do and how all this stuff. I mean, it was just very, very intriguing. So, if you weren't able to see that, pick up the DVD, the Blu-ray, buy it for PhenomeCon 2024. Highly recommend it because that is one talk you will not want to miss.
Could not agree more. So after Ben Hansen's talk finished up, Roger and I did what? Well, we had lunch, and it should be no surprise as to what we opted for lunch, right? Corn dogs.
Well, you got a corn dog.
No, of course we had tacos, and the taco truck,
Amazing.
Outstanding. Just we had some carne asada tacos. Jeff Freeman and Dennis Clark joined us, and it was just awesome. Loved every moment of it. And then after that, the afternoon presentation was we went to go
Kelsey.
see Pete Kelsey, Vecto Labs, the my favorite technologist, I guess is the best way to say it. Pete's presentation was again outstanding and extraordinary. Never disappoints, and Pete, of course, just has a great personality. He shared some photos of his rock and roll days, his time
When he
as a
was younger, yep.
touring musician, opening for Billy Idol and Steve Stevens. Oh my gosh, right? So,
Amazing.
like an 80s new wave freak like me, that's, oh, wow, right? So yeah, Pete Kelsey's presentation, phenomenal. Loved every moment of it. And then after that, Roger and I got to attend a meditation workshop kind of type thing with Melissa Winterton. And folks, you remember from my report last year, it had a profound impact on me last year. Life changing, life affirming, the meditation skills that she taught. And it was very similar this time around. Melissa Winterton is really one of a kind. And if you have the opportunity to ever hear her speak and share her experiences and share her knowledge and insights on how to find that inner peace and balance,
Yeah.
she's really something special. And Roger got to experience that for the first. So tell us about your meditation. How was it for you?
It was great. So as I told Jim earlier, my mind is, I have a very hard time turning my mind off, right? It's going in 20 million different directions, thinking about all those different things.
Cocaine does that,
It's true. It's true.
And,
I mean,
public service announcement: don't smoke crack, don't do cocaine.
yes, don't,
But
yes. and don't.
freeze-dried Skittles, oh my God.
Delicious.
Anyway, sorry.
But yes, no, and for the record, yes, cocaine bad. Roger does not do. No, it was an amazing experience, right? So again, my mind's always going in 20 million different directions, right?
Yeah.
Melissa's meditation and the way she brought people to think about things and through the experience and process, right, really allowed me to shut down my mind and focus on not only just shedding myself of some of my anxieties and things like that, but also focus on, three really, really good things that are very deeply personal to me. And yeah, it was great. I mean, I have to say both Jim and I, like, after the session was done, like, feel like peace, right? It felt like you were waking up from that, like, long nap or
it was
great sleep.
rejuvenating and
Yes.
relaxing, and like Roger says, just complete feeling of peace and balance. And I'm not at all one of these new agey, kind of guys, and I just wanted to figure out what I can do to find, get my mind and body in sync with each other. And the meditation that I've learned from just these two simple sessions with Melissa Winterton this year and last year definitely has had a profound positive and lasting positive impact on my life and my ability to find that balance. So money well spent.
Yeah, and let's just say that I really appreciated Melissa's candor and the way that she approached the topic, because she was able to have people share some pretty personal and intimate things that they were thinking of in their mind, right? And so I'm glad to see that people were open to it and really experienced what that meditation session was for. And so, yeah, I think it was very, very cathartic for many people there. And I really appreciate everyone there that shared an experience. And yes, thank you.
Absolutely. And so then after that, we moseyed back downstairs to the main ballroom and checked out what was going on with the opening reception. And I had some great fruits and vegetables on my veggie tray, and just absolutely to die for hummus, like dip kind of stuff that was just to die for. I went back for seconds. And yeah, just kind of relaxed. And so now I get to try to fix my keyboard stand that's broken. Heaven forbid, I got to get that thing fixed before Saturday, right?
Hey, we called a guy and his name's Alan and he's going to fix it. Or he might throw a wrench in it.
Alan Wrench, get it? Ha ha ha, funny. Yeah, thanks folks. He'll be here all week. Try the veal.
Exactly.
So yeah, just a really, not wanting to be too much of a punster here, but a phenomenal day of PhenomeCon 2024, day number 1.
Yeah, amazing. It's the best experience
It
ever.
is, and one of the best things about it is our fellow attendees. Our not only do we obviously have a very, very special place in our heart for Skinwalker Ranch insiders, but we've met a lot of other people here that are not Skinwalker Ranch insiders, that are just really good, curious people like Raj and I, that just, want to, learn more about these mysteries and learn that, hey, I'm not the only one that weird shit happens to.
Exactly.
And it's good to know that it's being destigmatized and that people are willing to talk about these strange experiences that they have out there in the world. And I think that's only a good thing. I think only good things will come out of having these kind of conversations. And of course, that's the whole reason why the soul of the explained
Explain it.
Yeah. It's time for bed, folks. I didn't get a wink of sleep last night, so I'm operating on fumes, and I was a good boy. I had no caffeine today, so hopefully I will fall asleep quickly, because PhenomeCon Day 2 starts early, so we're looking forward to seeing David Schrader and Jay Stratton and Nick Pope. I got to meet Nick Pope today. Holy cow. And he's has the best taste in music, right?
Yeah.
So
yes.
had a great conversation with him about OMD and Depeche Mode and New Order and Joy Division and Susie and the Banshees, and trust me, folks, that music is cool. It really is.
It was, and Nick was very gracious to let us take a picture and just talk about music. And there were other people around, so we didn't take up too much of his time. But it was amazing because he's like, I want to talk to you guys more about music.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, come, be here on Saturday for the concert. Jim's playing it. And he's like, I'm going to be there. I can't wait. I'm going to be the crazy guy up front dancing.
Yep.
So it was awesome.
Yeah. And we got to give some shouts out to some people that gave shouts out to us today, starting with Carol from Alaska, who was gracious enough to tell us that she watches our little cheap-ass, no-frills podcast here. And so it was absolute pleasure to meet Carol. So thank you for coming and saying hi to us. And to Tanya from the UK, from over in Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
Home of Duran, right? And gosh, who else? We met so many cool people today, and I know I'm going to forget some, so forgive me if I forget any names. But Dennis Clark, of course, we got to see Dennis today. Gave him, hung out with him and had lunch with him. And Mary Lee and Jack. We met Mary Lee's husband, Jack. Jack is cool, really cool. And
see, okay, forgive me, and if I get your name wrong, I'm so sorry. But I believe her name was Amy. She was in the meditation session, and she walked up to us.
Oh yes, with Tanya, right? Was that one with Tanya?
No.
Our memories are so bad. Seriously.
Anyway, I'm sorry if that's. I believe. Anyway, thank you so much. It was very, very wonderful to meet you, and we appreciate the kind comments. And that you're watching the podcast. That's means so much to us.
That is so surreal for us to have people walking up to us at PhenomeCon saying, "Hey, I watched you guys on the podcast. You're that psycho that wears the black Stetson." That's me. that's me. This guy. So the hair, we won't talk about the hair. That's just my mama dropped me on my head one too many times. Just ask my siblings and they'll tell you.
It's true. I have talked to Jimm's siblings.
Yes. So PhenomeCon's going awesome. We love it here. Cannot wait to go and begin day number 2. My Flynn's Arcade bandmates will be joining us on Friday. We're excited about that. And I've also got May de Agua is coming all the way from Texas. So we'll see her on Friday as well. So looking forward to that. And just we are having an absolute blast and just living proof of how awesome PhenomeCon is, and our calendar year revolves around this, and we love this event so much. We are all in when it comes to PhenomeCon, and truly each year and each day gets better and better, and I mean that most sincerely. Not blowing smoke at anybody, but But yeah, it's just been an awesome ride so far. Day 1 was amazing. Cannot wait for day number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. You suck, Raj. Gotcha. I won.
For now.
For now. Yeah. Anyhow, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you
Yes.
like the content that you've seen, hit that subscribe button down there somewhere. And, we hope that you'll like our content, and feel free to comment and, tell us how weird and